Welcome back to The Historian. Today, we're diving into the chaotic, dramatic, and occasionally hilarious history of World War I. Grab your helmets and gas masks, because we're about to march through the Great War with a lot of laughs. Let's get started. So, it all started with an assassination. Archduke Franz Ferdinand got shot, and Europe reacted like it was the season finale of a soap opera. Austria-Hungary was like, "That's it! Serbia, we're going to war!" Serbia, how could you do this to me? What? It wasn't me, it was just some guy. Next thing you know, everyone's getting involved. Germany jumps in, Russia can't stay out, and France is like, "Let's settle this once and for all." It's like a bar fight where everyone is throwing punches and no one remembers who started it. And then we get to the trenches. Imagine digging a hole, sitting in it for 4 years and calling it strategy. Trench warfare was basically hide and seek with a lot of mud, rats, and the occasional explosion. These guys had rats so big, they could have charged rent. And the daily menu? Hardtack and bully beef. If the enemy didn't kill you, the food probably would. This war had it all. Machine guns, tanks, airplanes, and of course, poison gas. They were inventing new ways to be dangerous every day. It was like a deadly tech startup. And who could forget the gas masks? Looking like something out of a bad sci-fi movie, soldiers were ready to fight or attend a steampunk convention at a moment's notice. The Battle of the Somme. Over 1 million casualties, and for what? A few miles of mud. It was like playing the world's deadliest game of capture the flag, but without the fun part. "We gained 100 yards today, sir." Great, only 20 million more to go. Then the USA decided to join the party in 1917. We showed up late, like the cool kid who arrives just as the cake is being served. But hey, better late than never, right? We're here to save the day and bring democracy. And baseball. Once the Americans arrived, it was like a power-up in a video game. Fresh troops, fresh supplies, and fresh enthusiasm. The Germans were like, "Wait, they brought how many troops?" And let's not forget the Harlem Hellfighters, an African-American regiment that spent more time in combat than any other American unit. They were so tough, the Germans nicknamed them the Hellfighters, because they fought like they were straight out of, well, you know where. The American Expeditionary Forces, led by General John J. Pershing, helped push back the exhausted German troops. Battles like Cantigny, Belleau Wood, and the Second Battle of the Marne turned the tide in favor of the Allies. It was like the ultimate comeback story. Lafayette, we are here! That's right, the Americans were repaying the French for their help during the Revolutionary War. Talk about long-term friendships! Finally, in 1918, the war ended. The Treaty of Versailles was signed, and everyone tried to act like they weren't planning World War II in the back of their minds. The Germans got blamed for everything. It's like they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and then the jar was thrown at them. "Germany, you're paying for all this!" "But I didn't even start it!" "Doesn't matter, you're paying!" So there you have it, folks. World War I, from start to finish, filled with chaos, innovation, and more mud than a music festival. If you enjoyed this trip through the trenches, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more historical hilarity. This is The Historian signing off.